Hey everybody, it's Razor time! Do. Back into Donkey Kong's country, the third one, which is more like Donkey Kong Continent, if you know what I mean. We're going in an actual cave level, which has the cave music, but instead of actually platforming in it, we're just going to immediately become Quawks. Who cares about, like, standard gameplay? We're just throwing every gimmick out there. If you've played 1 and 2, it's like, nah, we just do whatever we want now. Yeah, I can see that. He's got the booty that is the coin. It makes me think that these animals are eating money, like they have pica or something. Reminds me of those Lumas in Mario Galaxy that feast upon coins. It is just like that, actually. Any more booties I can take? Booty bird. It's got a booty. Okay, that one had eaten a K. Alright. I do like the idea of enemies holding an item inside, so I can appreciate the design once more. This is Copter. Supposedly, Cutlass got a new job as a paratrooper or something. But I assume that's what it is, because there's like 2 blades, you know, copter blades. But yeah, it's a helicopter crumbling. What you gonna do about it? You're gonna bash them, maybe. Actually, no, I don't know how to kill them. I don't think I've ever killed them. I don't think you can kill them. I'm not even sure if a TNT barrel would do it, because I've never seen one around one. Alright. Yes, I have to actually not be Squawks for this. I have to use Quawks' barrel abilities to destroy them. That's why I wanted to have it last time. It's like, no, you're gonna be regular-ass Green Bird. It's like, no, I want Purple Bird. Purple Bird is quirky. And royalty. Anyone have a purple bird? Just curious. Bam. And you pull it over in your face, and then you hit the coin in your face. In the eyeballs. The eyeball department. Hello. Okay, back into this level, and this cave and its drums and all the echoing. Yeah, I feel like the cave and snow levels are holdovers from the first game, aren't they? Yeah, so to speak. We just don't have the ice caves. Not like you need them, but it's like, just make the cave blue, you know? Blue drops keep falling underneath. But that does mean a little something beneath. Ow. Wait. Yeah. So a steel barrel can't kill him. Who's to say a TNT barrel will? The choice is yours to decide who can die. Also, you think it's funny dealing with them now? Wait until you have to actually jump on them. Won't that be hilarious? Suspicious dead end must have invisible goodies. Like a Gouda cheese. Or Munster cheese. Or... is that what the monsters were about? They were about cheese? A house of cheese? No? Okay. The screen beat is going in a circle. That's what it does. There was no point to kill it. It was just being annoying. No one cares. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to just try to keep a barrel on me at all times. You never know when I'm going to need it. Like right there, for instance. So clearly I did know where I was going to need it. It's just... it's like how I always carry a shell with me in Super Mario World, or like how you should. Just in case it's the security shell, like a security blanket. So what I'm saying is, if Linus was in the Mushroom Kingdom, he'd be carrying a Koopa shell. I'm not sure how that's going to help, except when you go to the Linus world. Alright, little pattern of bees. Kind of reminds me of Chain Link Chamber, just without the chain links. Going around town. Swing it around town. Then you do this, and this, and then you blow the bubble. Supposedly you can blow bubbles in this fashion. I wouldn't know. I'm not a professional bubble blower. Although, I wonder if bubble blowing is like a sport / performance art. Could be fun. One of those weird Guinness things like, okay, I'm gonna blow the world's biggest bubble. It's like, dude, that's so big it could hold a county. It's like, uh-oh, I made it too big. Right? Yeah, that's cool. I think that might be one of the first times I've gotten the coin while in an animal formation. Okay. Yeah. Suck on that. I have barrel abilities. Barrelities. The bearer of the ring. The one true bearer of the ring. He walks into Mordor with his 2 little feet. Yeah, I've mixed the Jungle Book with Lord of the Rings, and you can't stop me. Although, really, how'd that end up being a Disney thing, this Jungle Book? I don't know. What I do know is they made the snake a dude when it's supposed to be a lady, but now I know why. Post hindsight thing. I think they just wanted that actor. It had nothing to do with anything. They just wanted, like, Piglet to do something else and be a villain. Wouldn't be the first time Piglet was a villain. That time in Star Trek where he's basically Jack the Ripper, except he's not Jack the Ripper. That was just one of his many aliases. It's like, oh my god, oh no, you know. So, try going to sleep with an evil Piglet voice in Star Trek at night and see how that works out for you. That's what I thought. You can't do it. Can't imagine it. It's like, oh, they think I'm just a children's voice? I'll show them. And then he didn't show them because he's not around anymore. Do. Then I fly some more. The real question is, why did Will Smith fill in a role for Robin Williams when they were both around the same time in terms of careers? I don't know. I'll have to ask you about that in some other time or fashion. I ain't never seen a purple parrot fly off the barrel, and, like, that reminds me that I'm not even sure why they bothered with the Dumbo remake, because, like, there's so much you would have had to take out anyway. It's like, no, probably shouldn't do this. Probably should just leave it sit there. Just the nature of the story, you can't really reinvent it so much as just make it completely different. That is the cost of trying to live action all your cartoons. You know, when you're a business for cartoons and you don't want to make cartoons. Can't imagine what the problem with that is. It's collecting all the stars, and when you wish upon them, don't forget who you are. That's why Jiminy Cricket is a consciousness, because Pinocchio lost his. He had developed sentience, you know? It was like one human at a time. It's like, I wish it was a human. It's like, no, he has to learn to be human. It's like, can't you just fulfill my wish? I don't know. I'm trying to teach someone I just created stuff. It's like, okay, how do you expect him to know if he was just, like, generated on the same day? It's like, is it really his fault? You expect someone to have life figured out by the time they come out of the fetus stage? It's like, I don't think so. Look, there's another cave in a place where you find caves at. I like how it looks like there's a picture of a Neanderthal Kong on the side. Or maybe that's how... You know what? It's probably a picture of Cranky Kong. Never mind. But he's got like a hunchback. I don't think he has a hunchback. I think his back just is killing him. There's no hunching. It's just old hunch, 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 banana bunch. Alright. There's actually 2 bear houses in this one, so that's cool. Good day, crazy cogs. My name is Benny. Me and my brother Bjorn run the chairlifts in this region. You can visit my brother Bjorn if you like up at the other chairlift. Would you like to be using the chairlift? No? Well, okay then. Maybe later, eh? I'm trying to do my best Minnesota Swedish. Kinda hard. But that's what I figured. That's what I think we're going for, though. My chairlift is the safest route up the cliffs, so go on, Kongs. Take a chance on me. It sounds more Italian. Okie dokie. Strap yourself in, and away you go. It's me, Benny. Screw you, Benny. Okay, relax, Mr. Schwarzenegger. Screw you. I can't use the next chairlift without actually doing this level. Oh boy. This fucking level. Who made this? I think I was in for a shock when I did this first. I'm like, what's happening? So yeah, you're on one long strand of rope and it's just burning the whole way. Good luck getting to the end. Yeah. That makes it an auto-scroller, not too much unlike Ripsaw Rage, except you're going to have a hard time getting footing the entire time, which means you just have to dodge everybody. Nice. Including bees and copters, most likely. Yeah. Great. I guess it makes sense to introduce the last... Seems like it's the last new enemy. Actually, no, technically not, but the last major enemy that's going to show up. Like, the last regular enemy. Let's say that. That you'll see for the rest of the game. Then again, there's not really a Cat of Nine Tails replacement. That was kind of a unique thing that they had. Because pirate jokes. One bee orbits around the other bee. One might call it a moon bee. If you fend the cone, then you'll bonus the bash. Oh, really? You're just talking nonsense right now. Yes, I am. Just go into the barrel and be free of your dreams. Your dreams of tyranny that, well, apparently you feel pain from your hair, because according to that hitbox, the hair is live skin that must be damaged to reject me from the bonus. Excuse me, I didn't think the hair was so essential. Remember that next time you try to mess with Dixie Kong. Her hair is the weak point, apparently. That's gotta suck. Then again, how does she have helicopter hair? I mean, Tails, mile per hour Tails, the fox thing, has two tails in which they try to make a helicopter, and Dixie Kong's here just using one strand of hair. A likely story, but then again, she's spinning her whole body around as opposed to Tails, so maybe it still works, but she's just getting nauseous every time she does it? Sure. Oh yeah, whenever someone's trying to hit on you in a two-player game of Donkey Kong Country 2, it's like, let's play all night long. I want to be your Dixie Kong, and then just go from there. See who gets a chuckle out of it. Me, mostly. Alright, I'm trying this again, and this time I went in the way I think you're supposed to go in. But again, it's like, these are quick bonus opportunities you can miss really fast. That's why I had to kill myself, because I kind of just went past where I needed to be. Didn't really give it a chance to retry. Until now, when I had to restart the entire level. Yes! Oh. Wow, I feel like I've just been hit by a truck. That happens sometimes. Has nothing to do with the game. I just get these moments of, whoa, where's my balance? You know, I'm sure that means something. Go in the barrel, come out the other barrel. Get the bear coin. Why do I have so many coins? I don't know. Just collecting for me and for you. Going up ropes, going up ropes. Rope-a-dope, rope-a-diddy, rope-a-kitty. Going up, see the copter go up to my face. There's something over there, probably. It is a barrel into the... Oh. It's like 2 or 3 bear coins there or something. All sorts of invisible shit. Don't be afraid. Follow the bananas. The bananas are your friends. Come to think of it, did King Krill actually steal the bananas again too? Because I didn't really know if he actually stole the banana horde this time. It's just implied. I mean, I guess he did, but I don't really know. They don't mention it. It's like I said, it's just like when Bowser does this thing. It's like, oh yeah, he just has Peach. You don't even need to say anything. Alright, can you survive this long? I know it's finding the coin, but you're basically surviving the coin. Survival mode activate! Wow, watch as he floats gracefully through the air on the flying trapeze. He floats through the air with the greatest of ease. Kiddy Kong, Aero, Acrobato, Kamikaze Squirrel, 0 something. Yeah. Mega Manx, which is like a big Scottish cat. Mega Manx. That's right, better watch out. The only thing about it's not big is its tail, because it barely has one. It's like a Rottweiler that way. It's like, oh, you can see that little thing wiggle, but that's not a tail. That's just his butt. Okay. Yeah, I knew he was in there. Where else would he have been? He couldn't just be on the ropes. So you got him on the ropes instead. Alrighty. I shall take Bjorn's chairlifts. Alright. hello. How are you, my fine fairy Kongs? I'm being Bjorn, Benny's brother. I'm afraid that my chairlift is broken. I lent my number 6 wrench to someone and they didn't return it to me. Hey, you found my wrench. Could I have it back? Well, if that's your attitude, then you can get your coat and be on your way. I don't even know if I'm like, what accent is this? It reminds me of when I tried to roleplay in Pathfinder as a dark gnome, and I was like, I shall call him Svirfniblen. All right, no, no, that's the species name. Excuse me. I'm afraid that my chairlift is broken. Hey, you found my wrench. Decided to return it, then have you? Well, this lift is not free. It's 2 coins to a go, in fact. I don't recall, but I'm thinking that if you actually give him the wrench when he asks, you might not have to pay the 2 coins. But either way, it's only 2 coins. So get on over. Pay 2 coins to get an opportunity for Banana Bird, basically. That's not really that bad. Just the effort to get the wrench by paying 50 coins. It's quite enough. But an extra 2 coins, yeah, I don't mind. By this point, fucking fetch quest, jeez. Not to mention, I'm going to have to get the mirror back. Spoiler alert. Clip top cash. Yeah. That's what they tell me on my boys back in the yellow cave. So this one's sediment. Or maybe it's sulfurous. Oh god. I wouldn't want to imagine that. Yes. Look at the crystals and the letters on them. They seem to match my Super Nintendo controller that I have. Yes. Anyway. You don't have to worry about going back in unless you enter from the side again. So yeah, 2 bear houses in this world, because they're brothers, possibly twins. Then again, all the bears kind of look alike. It's time for an underwater level. This time it's super dark, but instead of blackout basement where it just happens at a pattern, you have to keep hitting this big yellow fish to get the lights on. And it's the only one of its kind. But word to the wise, you can actually do this level without having lights on, but it's going to help you. So, I mean, just do it. Alright? And it's a limited time, so you're on a little tiny timer. It'll slowly get darker in the background until it goes back to where it was when you started the level. And that's how it works. It's really creepy down here. Why is it so dark? I don't know. I'm expecting a vampire, like jellyfish, any moment now. We're going deep. We're going really deep, man. I don't know how the fish has the light. I'm guessing it's like... I don't know. You know, the further you go down the oceans, the stranger the beings down there are. Because they're always down at the bottom of the ocean, never having to go back up. So you wonder what kind of things survive down there. Really old stuff. It really hasn't changed that much, because it's just hanging in there. Yeah.
I fill my cheeks with this song.
Oh, light! Where art thou? This isn't a song.
Wow!
Yeah, every time someone does the Heimlich on me, I spit out light out my mouth. That's the way to do it. That's disgusting! It's fine. It really is. That's what we know about this game, don't you know? 90 stars. That might be the most. So the least was 10 stars. I think 90 is the most I've seen. Because I don't think there's a 3-digit 100 stars thing. So yeah, 10 to 90. All in multiples of 10. That seems right. And the challenge is, can you still see? Yes, actually. Will Smith? Yes, Will Smith. Shut up. Coins. In the center. That's where we put them. I don't know where I'm going. There was no wall I went off to. Just assume I'm fine.
Okay, you're the boss man,
Yes. I like how, like, in my youth, I'm like, is this a lobster? Is this a crab? What is this? Because I didn't really have the word for what it was, even though it was distinct from what I was knowing about lobster and crabs. I just didn't have the right words. I'm just like, I'm just going to make up whatever the fuck that is with a word of my choice. Of course, that's the origin of a lot of terms for things, where people are just smashing words together. It's like, will this do? Is this a bird? And it's like, no, that's a butterfly. Is it a bird now? No. But it has wings. It's not a bird. Come to think of it, where are the butterflies? Have you seen any? I've got a lovely butterfly effect. It changes in the future when you sneeze on a fly. Just like... yeah, it's like... You step on one fly deep in the past, and your whole future changes before your very eyes. Simply due to sheer randomness, except it's like... not quite. Who knows? That's the problem with time travel stories, is understanding causality. It gets thrown out the window. That's the whole issue here. Swordfish. On God they say. Although some people say they prefer touche turtle. You do not get to play as a Hanna-Barbera character, nor will you ever. Sorry. So, yeah, I know what you're thinking. What about Jabberjaw? It'd be great to have under... yeah, you're right, but... no. Also, what? Why'd they make the Robonic Stooges? I can't believe that crap. That's the worst thing I've ever seen. It's pretty bad. It's almost as bad as the time the Thing met Fred Flintstone. It's like, what the fuck is going on here? So, if you think there hasn't been weird crossover advertising, oh, it's always been there. You just never noticed. Okay, it was getting slightly dark, but then I went to the bonus, and the lights will probably go back on in a few seconds. Kitty's eyes are larger than Nixie's eyes. Check with your optometry for more details. The challenge is, can you follow a path? Yes, I believe so. That's why you're the Pathfinder. I thought I was a Dungeons and Dragons. No, you're a Pathfinder. Okay. I mean, that's fine. Really, it's just more of a... that thing is more like a fork of a version of D&D that kind of became something else. So, fork your games. You never know what will happen. Interesting stuff, maybe. Who knows? Dun, 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 doot. It's like, man, looks like I'm going to have to stop being fish. It's always a bad day when you can't be fish anymore. Don't worry, I don't actually need Kitty for this. So, we have nothing to worry about. Although, if I toss the barrel in the water, it's going to be used as a platform like in that one forest level. In fact, anytime you throw a barrel in the water, that's what will happen. You just don't, there's no point actually using it outside of that one level. Because of the fact there's not that much water to worry about traversing over when you have a barrel near... yeah, all the other ones don't have that many... yeah, it's like intentional design, you know. Next time we'll be doing Pothole Panic, which I think is a level carryover term from the name of the level in Donkey Kong Land one for the Game Boy. So they just reused that name for this, I think. So partial inspiration from its own spin-off, I'm sure. See you soon.